Hello, y'all. Welcome to Bamm Raw TV. I'm Bamm, aka the 411 Giant. Hey, hit that like button. I want y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to hit that bell icon so y'all know when my next video come out. This episode here, we're going to talk about busted by the feds. Now, this we used to not have to worry about this so much, but the Fed has overtook a lot of things in the different states and stuff. So they're actually prosecuting, pursuing more cases and going on now. So it's more interaction that our people are having interaction with getting arrested by the feds and dealing with the feds. But back in the days, we didn't have that much interaction with them. So that's why a lot of us is ignorant of the Fed and the way the Fed work, because it do not work exactly like the state. The Fed is overreaching, and you need to know that knowledge. It's things that go that the state rights that you have in the states that you do not have in the feds. And a lot of our people are getting arrested by the feds now. If you look it up, and that's why I want to tell you about being busted by the feds. When you get busted by the feds, you sit in there. You got the guys. They in there, they mind, they up against a big monster and going on. So now they either running around and beating their head against the wall all day. They either calling their family and worrying their family. And hey man, what gonna happen? Somebody do this and somebody tell me this, somebody tell me something going on. Or either getting aggravated and fighting and going on whatever. They need something to do with that time, something constructive. If they can't be bonded out, they need to do something constructive. In this book, they got a book called Busted by the Feds. And I advise, I don't wish no one to go to jail. But if your loved one, brother, son, cousin, daughter, anybody is arrested by the feds, you immediately get them that book. You get them that book, let them read that book. Let them, when they get that book, number one, it gives them something to occupy their time. So they won't be worrying and being so upset, worrying and feeling helpless and get caught up in other things. You know what I'm saying? That book, get that book to them, Busted by the Feds. It's going to tell them things about the Fed that they need to know. It's going to tell them things about how to handle their lawyer that they're going to need to know. Running around being mad, fighting, and going through that. And like I said, take that time and concentrate on that book so you're going to know. See, a lot of people prepare to fight when you go to court. You prepare to fight when you go to trial. You prepare to fight when you go to court. But the fight starts. It starts when you first get arrested. You start fighting right then. You start looking for ways to beat that case. You start looking for ways to get the best deal out that case. You don't sit there and wait till you walk in the courtroom and start defending yourself. They attacked you when they arrested you. That's when the fight started. It don't start in the courtroom. They done did all their damage then. They done already put together what they want. They know what they got. So you got to get your lawyer and make your lawyer. The book gonna tell you, Busted by the Feds, gonna tell you how ineffective most lawyers is against the feds. That's why Fed got such a high conviction rate from the people copping out, the lawyers getting them copping out, the numbers this big going on. But if you know something about it, if you got this book that's teaching you things, now your lawyer work for you. Your lawyer is assistance of counsel. That's why if you file 3355, it's ineffective assistance of counsel. I mean, you got the final say so. That lawyer can't go in there and take that time for you. That lawyer can't decide to go to trial for you. It's the decision that you make. All he can do is advise you and help you to prepare the best case. And you do that by studying yourself. Read that book and study yourself. Get it to whoever you love, anybody you love. If they are locked up by the feds, so they get them that book, it's worth it. But like I said, I was locked up when I was in, they had me in straitjacket when we was going to trial. They kept me back in the back in straitjacket. I met a guy named Joe Allen Bamm, a white guy who was next to me. I had my wife to bring him stuff there because that's the only way you could get it. get stuff at the city jail. The man told me about that book, and it's the best thing he ever could have did. Then he came along and he wrote his own book, Tools and Secrets of Post-Conviction Relief. Now, if you're not satisfied, or if you get convicted and you go get a lot of time, and you go to jail, go to the feds, he got a book called Tools and Secrets of Post-Conviction Relief. The book is excellent. I mean, the book has helped a lot of people. He actually got himself, he started out with life sentence, and I think he got it knocked down to 30, and he actually got his wife knocked down from 20 to 10, if I remember correctly. And the man been fighting, and he been winning. He got a success rate, if you look, going on. And he giving those tools and secrets in that book. So if you convicted, or you got somebody that been convicted, that down there in the feds, tell them to get that book. Y'all find that book for them. Y'all send that book to them. Tools and Secrets of Post-Conviction Relief by Joe Allen Bamm. The fight starts when you get arrested. You fight all the way through the courtroom. But remember, the fight don't stop just because you've been convicted. Even if you've been convicted and you satisfied with 10 years, don't give up the fight. Go look. There may be some relief. There may be some. I didn't do it. I can tell y'all, I did all I did was fight and get in trouble. But I had co-defendants and other people who did it, and they was on top of it for me. I had other people that helped me. We're not going to all be that fortunate. I thank God for those people. Thank God for my co-defendant. But all of us ain't going to be that fortunate. So you got to do it yourself. You got to do it. Get on top of it yourself. Like I said, learn from my mistakes. Probably could have been out a whole lot sooner if I had been on it myself. But again, once you're incarcerated, the fight started. Get that book busted by the feds. Do your best. Instruct your lawyer. If you get convicted, when you get convicted, that fight don't stop there. The fight still continues. Get Joe Allen Bamm's Tools and Secrets of Post-Conviction Relief. Steady work on your case after being locked up. Steady fight the system. Fight the number you got. Fight to get back home to your people. Fight to get back home to your property. Whatever it is that turn you on, fight to get back and get it. So that's something I want to share with y'all when I start talking about penitentiary. I know a lot of my stories is about the troubles and stuff that I got into, but I want to give y'all some advice that's going to be helpful to you about knowing how to circumvent and survive in the federal system, even not to go there. So, I mean, I hope y'all take my advice on this. These two books are critical to trying to stop you from getting too much time or trying to get you to give time back. They're vital. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all listening to me. I appreciate y'all support. I want you to hit that like button. I want y'all to subscribe, hit that bell icon. Then you'll know when my next video come out. All right. Peace.